Okay. Hi. Today we are going to be doing a fun little challenge. So a little bit about me that you might not know is what is this? Oh, I found a bookmark that I drew. So a little fact that you might not know about me is that I don't like the heat. When I was a kid, I used to love the summer. I don't think it was ever my favorite season, but I loved swimming. I was in the pool all day, every day. I loved the heat. I loved summer, and it was just a great time. But then I've moved around a lot in my life, and as I got older, I've just been recently living in places that don't really have seasons, including where I currently am. It's just always an endless summer, which to some people sound great. To me though, no. I have grown very tired of the heat, and I also just don't in general do well in the heat. I get very tired very quickly. I definitely think that my body likes colder temperatures. So I thought this year, considering that I live in, I want to say hell, but I do know there's warmer places because I've lived there. It's really, really hot where I am during the summer. And every year I don't look forward to summer, and it's like the worst 9 months of my life essentially. And I just want to not experience that this year as much. So I thought, now that it is May and June and coming those warm months, for me the hottest month is usually like August, I thought it'd be great to try and romanticize summer a little bit and make myself like it. It's this new thing that I've been trying, and that's kind of worked for me a little bit. Whether it's I'm in a reading slump and I don't want to read, or if I have to clean the apartment or do my laundry or whatever it is, I try and romanticize it for myself. I like to watch like cleaning TikToks or book videos or stuff, because watching other people do that thing that I also have or want to do makes me want to do it. It makes me feel like better about doing it. So I was thinking, why not challenge myself to romanticize my least favorite season and try and make it good for myself this year. So for this video, I'll be taking you along on my journey to try and do that. I'm gonna try and go sit by the pool more often, read a little bit, take some hot girl walks, and definitely go to the beach at least once. Last summer we only went twice, and it was a really good time. It was one of the few times that I actually really enjoyed being out and about and just doing fun things to try and make the heat feel less terrible. How I'm also going to be doing this is by picking up some summer themed romances. So I've selected 4, maybe 5 books. It depends if they come through from the library in time. So the first 2 books that I picked up are 2 that I already own, which is Beach Read and The Unhoneymooners. These are actually 2 of my favorite romances like ever. They're both 5 stars, and I've never reread them. So I'm very excited to reread them. I'm very excited for The Unhoneymooners because I know it's set in Hawaii, and that's like one of my dream places to go. I've never been, and I want to go so badly. And then Beach Read, it owns my heart, my soul, and everything within me, this book. So these are the 2 rereads that I will definitely be doing. I might be reading Shipped by Angie Hockman if it comes through in time. Like I said, I'll be filming this throughout May and June, so hopefully I'll get it in time. I'm not sure. And then I will also be reading 2 new books. So the first book that I will be reading for this that I haven't read before is She Gets the Girl by Rachael Lippincott. I actually have read The Lucky List, and I really, really, really loved it. So I'm excited to read her next book. I'm not entirely sure if it's set in summer, but the first one was, and like the book cover is giving summer vibes, so I'm just going with it. I like going into books blind, so I really don't want to read the blurb. And then the next book that I will be reading is A Summer of Broken Rules. I don't remember the author right now, and the reason I'm picking up this book is also just because summer's in the title. I've heard people say it's a great summer read. I have no clue what it's about at all. This is another one of those that I saw people reading it. I was like, fits the challenge, fits the theme. let's just go with it. Those are the books that I will be reading throughout this journey, and hopefully by the end of this video, I at least tolerate summer. I'm setting my standards low, like right here, right there. Can barely see them. When I have high expectations, I set myself up for failure. So if I can get through this and just tolerate the heat, I'll be happy. And I'll just do this every year. If this doesn't work, I will move to Antarctica. So we'll see. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm about this far through the book. I am on page 68, and honestly, I'm enjoying this more than the first time I read it, which is actually a very nice surprise. I wasn't planning on annotating this at all, but I forgot how funny Emily Henry is, especially in this book, and I just started annotating it because I was like, I'm rereading it, might as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's very easy to get through. The pacing is a little weird, and I remember having this problem the first time where it feels very slow, but also I'm breezing through it as if it's very fast. It's very weird, but it is what it is. I still love it. So far, I still definitely think this is going to be a 5-star again. I'm very excited. I'm having a lot of fun. So far, it hasn't really made summer more exciting for me, but I mean, that's fine. I'm having a great time, and I have 4 other books to read other than this, so hopefully by the time I post this video, I'll love summer, hopefully. So yeah, it's going very well in terms of this read. I finished Beach Read and it was good. The aim of the game, as we all know, is to get me to love summer, and I don't know. I did go to sit by the pool and read a little bit of Beach Read, but I didn't film it because I don't want to be doxxed. I'm joking, but yeah, I didn't film it because I just didn't feel like it. I have been enjoying the warmer weather. However, April and May, where I live, tends to be very, very beautiful. So it's June, July, August, September. That's the problems for me. In terms of how this book made me feel about summer, it didn't. It mentions sticky heat quite a lot, but then it's in Michigan and I think it gets cold there at night or something, so it's cold half of the book as well. And this is a very wonderful book. It was 5 stars both times I read it. I was sobbing like a little baby both times I read it, if you would like to know. Specifically, I started crying at page 319, this page. So, if you know what's on that page, you probably understand why. But I love this book, but it did not get me in a summer mood, to be perfectly honest. I think that's because this one is not on a real beach. And again, this is my only disappointment with the book. It's the fact that it's called Beach Read and there is actually so little of the beach that they're at. So it does feel a little bit like clickbait, but for a book. So in terms of making me love summer, it didn't do much. I actually think that It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line, and Sinker did more for me for being like, yay, it's summer, than Beach Read did. So in terms of this video, it was kind of a fail, but in terms of just me loving the book, it was not. And then next I will be picking up a book that I am 9,000% certain will be a success. That is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This is also a reread. I gave it 5 stars before. I'm hoping it's 5 stars again, but we never know. The reason I think this is going to be a very big success though in terms of making me love summer is because this is set in Hawaii. And I believe I've said this before, but Hawaii is like my dream place to visit, or one of my I think no matter who you are, we can all agree that Hawaii seems like an absolutely stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, amazing place. And I've only ever seen it in pictures and movies, but every time I watch a movie or a show that is set in Hawaii, I want to just be in the sun on a beach in Hawaii, but you know, anywhere, any beach, it's fine. I don't care. I just want to be outside by a beach under an umbrella having just a little iced cocktail or something. So I already know that this is going to be a success for this specific video, and we are going to all hope together that this is going to be a 5-star again, because if it's not, I think I'll cry. I'm definitely forcing my boyfriend to take me to the beach while I'm reading this, because one, right now, it's still May, so the weather is gorgeous and I want to enjoy the beach while the weather is gorgeous and I don't feel like dying of heat stroke. I don't know if I'm going to read this while I'm at the beach, but if I don't read this while I'm at the beach, I'm going to pretend that I'm in this book. I'm going to pretend that I am Olive. So I'm very excited for that one. I think that is going to be a very, very big success, especially because, again, I know it's going to get me in the summer mood, whereas the other 2 books I've never read before, so I have absolutely no idea if they're going to be successful for this challenge. Like I said, I'm disappointed about Beach Read being a fail for this. I kind of forgot how little of actual summer vibes there is in that, but you know, it is what it is. I think that the Unhoneymooners is going to be a very, very good success and will make up for Beach Read, and hopefully the other 2 books are successful as well, and hopefully I go to the beach, hopefully I go to the pool more and take some hot girl walks. So we'll see, but my hopes are high, so we'll see. I'm back, and I finished The Unhoneymooners. 2 more books. Originally, I was planning on trying to finish this so that it could be posted by end May, beginning June, but things have changed, so I think this is going to come out closer to July, which is still fine because that's midsummer. And where I live, that's still not even the hottest time, that's August, so we're good. Basically, The Unhoneymooners was great. It was good. I liked it. In terms of the actual book review, it went down from a 5-star to a 4, and it was good. Just because it went down doesn't mean it's not good for me. It's still a favorite. I really loved it. There were just a couple things. I mentioned this in my May wrap-up video, but like there was a Harry Potter reference that I really hated, and then I just thought Ethan treated her poorly. When the whole thing between her, her sister, Dane, him, like that whole thing at the end of the book was going on, I just thought he treated her poorly, and I don't like how quickly she forgave him. Like, I mean, I guess she didn't, but I don't know. I just did not like his reaction to her, to what happened. But that's not the important part of this video. We don't care about the review in this video. We care about, did it make me like summer? No. But it didn't make me excited to try and enjoy summer. So I've officially finished 2 out of the 4 books that I want to read for this video. And I have done some summer activities. I did go to the pool and read. Did not film it though, but I have gone to the pool. I wanted to go to the beach this weekend, but I ended up doing something and I was bedridden because my back hurt really badly. So I didn't do that this week, but in June we are going on like a little weekend getaway and there's gonna be a pool there. So that's very exciting. And then we are going on a little getaway this coming weekend and doing some summer activities. And then I have been going on my little hot girl walks. Not hot girl because I'm attractive, hot girl because I'm sweating, but yeah, so I have been doing summer activities, and like I've said so many times, The Unhoneymooners takes place in Hawaii, and Hawaii is one of my dream locations. I've been wanting to go there since I was a little itsy-bitsy tiny little baby girl, but yeah, it truly made me want to go to Hawaii, and if not Hawaii, just the beach and the pool. So I'm learning that this isn't helping me love summer. This isn't making me love the heat, because that's my problem with summer, the heat. But this is making me excited to do summer activities. Again, like, this is making me want to go to the pool. This is making me want to go to the beach. This is making me want to go get little Italian ices on a warm day, which I also did that this weekend. When my back was feeling better, we read that it was good to take walks, so we took a light little walk to a lake, and then we went and got Italian ice, and it was really good, and it was really fun, and even though I was a little miserable and sweaty, it was fun. So this challenge is working, but not in the way that I thought it would, but that's okay. That's okay, because it is working. And yeah, in general, I feel like this was just a really good decision, and I feel like I'm going to apply this to my life in many more aspects, including just, you know, trying to romanticize things that I don't like cleaning the apartment. You know, it's something that has to be done, but I don't always like doing it, so I'm just gonna try and like take this as a lesson, I guess, to do this more often. And it feels a little bit silly, but I mean, it works and it makes you enjoy things more that you wouldn't have previously. So far, we're halfway and this is going well. I'm very happy. I've already started She Gets the Girl, which is my third summer read, and there's not much summer. They're in school, but we'll see. We'll see. My hopes are high. I'm only 27% of the way through, and it's fine. One thing I haven't been liking about She Gets the Girl is the fact that one of the characters is going through it. Both characters are going through it, but one of them are going through it in ways that I can very much relate to, and it kind of feels like one of the characters is me, but just like in a different universe, and I didn't sign up to feel seen like that. I signed up for fluff. So basically, it's just a little emotionally heavy, this book, which I wasn't expecting. It's still good, it's just something that I need to adjust to and like deal with. I did cry a little bit when starting the book, but like, it's fine. It's not that deep, it's not that serious. It's just kind of like, why'd you have to do that to me? But I will see you when I have an update, or when I'm done. Probably when I'm done. I'm preferring just giving like I started and I finished updates, but once I finish She Gets with the Girl, I'm gonna put this video on like a couple weeks breaks and do a couple other things and then come back to it. So considering my hair journey's been insane, who knows what I'll look like when you see me again. Probably the same. It's fun to imagine. So I'll see you when I see you. So I finished She Gets the Girl last week, I believe Wednesday. I don't remember. This ended up being a very, very, very cute story. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, which is pretty on par with what I gave The Lucky List last year. So in general, I really enjoyed reading this, and I'm a little upset actually over the fact that I waited so long to pick it up, because it ended up being really fun for the most part. The authors do an excellent job at creating very beautifully flawed and complex characters, so it's very fun and satisfying to read through them, working through their issues and learning to deal with their struggles, and seeing not only the romantic relationship but just themselves progress from start to finish. And the character development is very satisfying to live through. Like, you finish the book and you feel not only happy that the characters got together, but how they got together and how they worked on themselves in order to get together, if that makes sense. However, how I feel about the book is not the point of this video. This book is about if it helped me feel summery, if it helped me want to enjoy the heat. And short answer, no, not really. It is a good book, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it is not a summer read, but it's not specifically a summer read either. It's not like the Unhoneymooners, where they're doing summer activities and the heat is mentioned quite a bit. It's not like like that. It could be read during any time of the year, but it could be a summer read as well. But specifically, it doesn't really talk about summer as much as the Lucky List does, if at all. So this didn't really hype up my summer mood by any means. And this definitely wasn't like helping my struggles with summer. So unfortunately, 2 out of the 3 books I've read so far for this challenge has been a flop in terms of the goals of this video. I'm really hoping that the next book that I read, The Summer of Broken Rules, is successful so that at least we have a 50% success rate for this video. I actually do have to say that me just romanticizing in general by like doing summer activities is doing more than the actual books have. So it's a win, but it's a lose. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, She Gets the Girl, great book, definitely would recommend. However, didn't put me in a summer mood. Didn't really help with making me hate the summer less. So that is unfortunate to say the least. But we have 1 more read left, so hopefully that will go better. We'll see. We'll hope for the best. Wish me luck. If I start bleeding from my nostrils, don't worry, my body just decided it does that now, so. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm in a bad mood. And that is because this video has come to an end. I don't know if I checked in regards to Summer of Broken Rules, like at all, but I did start it, and I also finished it. How quickly did I finish it? Like in a day, in 2 days. Why? Because you loved it? No, I hated it. I got about 59% of the way through this book. I didn't even put what chapter I stopped, completely forgot about that. But I got about 59% of the way through the book, so I'm just going to round up to 60. 30% of that 60, I zoned out completely, didn't listen. The other 30%, I spent hating every single thing that I was hearing. This book was not written for me. This book was not intended for me, and that's okay. But I truly, truly didn't like a single moment of it. The characters I found so incredibly annoying, especially the main girl. I don't know what it is about her. I truly do not know what it is about her that I didn't like. It's just every time she opened her mouth, which was the entirety of the book, I was annoyed. And it got to a point where I just kept telling myself, I had it on 2.5 speed, and I just kept telling myself, just finish it, just finish it. It's for the video. Like, you need to like summer. It didn't help the summer thing. It was stupid, it was bad, I didn't like it. And I'm sorry to anyone who likes that book. I don't mean any offense to it, but it was not intended to be read by me, and that's okay. However, the main question of this entire video, the whole point of why I did this, is do I like summer? So as we know, I read 4 books for this. Only one of them actually felt summery and made me want to enjoy summer, and that, as we all know, is the Unhoneymooners, and that did a really good job. I read that back in April, May-ish, around there, and back then the weather was really, really nice. We are approaching July. Today is the 27th of June. So we are approaching the very, very hot months. In May, the Unhoneymooners helped. I was so excited to do summer activities. But you see, this month, we've had a lot of weekends out. We went on a little holiday where we were supposed to just chill by the pool, but instead we were just walking outside a lot. And all of that time spent outside in the heat, where I felt like I couldn't breathe, undid any progress this video made. So, was this video in vain? Unless you enjoy it, yes, it was. I'm happy I tried it at least. I put in effort to try and like summer, but summer is just not for me. Maybe if I live in a place where there is actual winters and autumns and springs, I would like it. But yeah, this video just didn't do it for me. Not completely. It was successful for a period. I was excited for a period, so it kind of worked. But once I actually got in summer heat, and again, this is not even the peak of the heat, we're just starting the bad heat, I can't do it. I'm not a summer girly, and that is okay. So this video is a little bit of a fail, but it was fun. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed trying, and maybe I'll try it again. Maybe next year I'll try this again and do more research on what books to read. You know, I hope at least you enjoyed it, maybe got some recommendations. I know I didn't do a very good job at recommending Summer of Broken Rules, but Read the back if you think you like it. Definitely pick it up. I do know that it's a very popular book, so I'm the outlier, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the standard ratings are, and hopefully you like summer, unlike me, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. Let me know if you have any fun activities planned, if you're gonna do anything. I'm going to a concert in July, so even though it's gonna be boiling, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this video or me, I'd really appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.